man, I thought I had been therapized. I thought I had done my time. And then those little ones come, and man, and now you're reliving your childhood stuff.
Oh man,
all over again.
But also, what I'm also trying to do with that situation is not overcorrect.
Nah, that's where I'm struggling.
Right.
Because I tend to go over. Yeah, I'm working on that now. It's getting a little easier.
I was telling you this story about a friend of mine who, it's been a weird 2019 with Brody, and then a friend of mine just passed from cancer. His name was Shad, and he was supposed to have a little more time than he did. I went to see him, and 9 days later, he's gone. And I was giving Stella a bath, and she was like, Dad, I want to shampoo my hair again. And I'm like, just come on, we got to get out. We got a lot to do. We still have teeth brush. We still have story time. We got to put the pajamas on. We got to get in bed. But Dad, I want to shampoo my hair again. I'm like, come on, we got to go. I'm like, all right, fine. If you want to shampoo your, because I believe in compromise and like, you know, working things out, not just like, because one of the things I've promised myself is I was never going to say because I said so.
Yeah.
I was going to, even if you didn't understand what the fuck I was saying, I was going to tell you why.
There's a reason.
There's a reason.
Yeah.
And I'm going to share that reason with you. I'm not going to pull a power trip on you.
Yeah.
Because I hate it. That made me fucking hate, like,
I agree.
What is going on?
Why can't you just tell the kid, we got to go because we have to go to school, or we have to keep
and then
on.
let me say I don't want to go to school, but at least I know why the fuck we're doing this.
I said so.
Yeah, right.
Okay, caveman.
So,
I know, it's the worst.
She's like, but I want to shampoo my. I'm like, well, you don't need to waste shampoo. Like, what about, you know, we'll kill story time, then you can shampoo your hair. But I want to do both. And then I just started thinking about Shad and not him never being able to see his kid or anything again. And I was like, pick your fucking battles. And I got all emotional. I was like, go ahead and shampoo your hair. Lather it up. I was pumping that shit in her hair. She's like, Dad, stop. My eyes are burning. Put your goggles on. You can stay in another 30 minutes. I'll get you a scuba tank.
I know.
Yeah.
But isn't that what you realize? That's the gift of children is you. First of all, I didn't even know people enjoyed their children.
That is the truth, right? That's
like,
the truth.
I thought
I like taking these guys with me. You do?
Yeah.
You don't beat them from the front seat while you drive? You don't burn them with cigarettes and shit while they're back there?
Right. I mean, and I'm being serious. Like, I thought that children were a burden, and like, because my parents always made it feel that way. Like, oh God, I fucking take you to school. I gotta make you dinner.
Right.
And I'm like, oh wow, this is really fun. Now I know why people do this. Like, this is magic. And like you're saying, I find myself getting rigid too with my kid. Like, time to go in. We got to go in. We got to have dinner. It's 5 o'clock.
Yeah, right.
And then you're like, well, no. What if we stayed outside 5 minutes longer and
what's it going to hurt?
Blew dandelions for 5 more fucking minutes because he's only going to be 3 years old for a few more months.
I just picked Stella up the other day. I go, let me pick you up again. I said, it's coming where I'm not going to be able to keep doing this. So let me get a couple of these carries. I don't mind at all.
I don't mind at all. And
I love that shit.
And I like them making messes because that's something. Like, if you went into my parents' houses growing up, I don't think you would know that a child lived there.
Oh, that museum shit?
Yeah.
No, you can't live like that.
No, and I don't give a fuck. Fuck it up, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead. That's what this is for. You want flour? Put flour on the floor. I don't give a fuck.
I have a video of Stella taking prunes. And I mean, I just went to the bathroom and I came back and she's just rubbing them on her arms. I just showed it to her the other night. I go, what are you doing? She's like, it's lotion. I'm like, it's not lotion. They're prunes. I was like, oh my God, you're going to fucking shit all over her chest. And she's like, it's lotion. And I was like, I just got the video camera out. I was like, keep doing it. Because I know we're going to be able to look at that one day. I'm like, yeah, I was a single dad by myself. And this is the kind of shit you're doing. Yeah. And I'm back there trying to get, your bed ready and shit. Yeah. You know? I don't have anybody to help me do that stuff.
Right. And I'm alone too a lot with my kids because Tommy travels. We both travel. But I always tell people, like, the best toy for my son, my 3-year-old, is a can of shaving cream or the hose. That's the big fucking toy. That's the big excitement. And you just let them do it.
Bubbles.
The joy. Yeah. And the joy in their face. And you're like, oh. And on the one hand, you're so thrilled that you're giving that to them. And then on the other hand, you're like, oh, I didn't get that. Like, that's what I didn't get. And then I think that's the struggle with parenthood, But
do you also enjoy that? Because even though you didn't get it as a kid, you're still getting it now. So you get to do it. Well, it's so much better. Like, also, God, if life would be so much easier if they go, look, you're not going to get this shit right now, but wait till you're a mom. You're going to get to do that with your kid.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh, all right, I don't need this motherfucking bubble bath then. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah.